Welcome, Sagittarius, to your January 2022 reading. Happy New Year, Saggies! Can you believe we finally made it? And fingers crossed to 2022. Let it be a smooth sailing year for all of us. Now, Saggy, if this is the first time you've tuned into my channel, I offer free mini readings for all new subscribers. So if you've got a question about this particular reading or something that this reading doesn't cover for you, just click that subscribe button and ask your question in the comment section below, and I will shuffle my cards and get back to you as soon as I can. Now, Saggy, you start out with the energy of the Tower. Now, this is a really interesting card, and often this card is perceived as a very negative message coming in, because it talks about unexpected changes that are quite sudden, that bring about some disaster or disastrous, what may seem like a disastrous situation at first, but it can just talk about change of plans. It can talk about something just not going right in your travels. But whenever this situation shows up, this Tower moment, and because it's a general reading, it's going to be different for all of you. But often when this does occur, it actually brings things in for the better. And you were in a situation that it wasn't serving you correctly. Now, I feel like for some of you, this is really being brought on by you. And I feel like there was something that wasn't serving you. This could be to do with some past emotions, some past hurts, some heartbreak that you have had in the past, because it's in the past. But I feel like this is something that your psyche, your being, you are personally bringing about some changes that are going to rock not only your world, but perhaps the world of others in your life, but for the better. And once this Tower moment comes in, I feel like you are going to be faced with so many options ahead of you. And this is a great position to be in. You've got the Seven of Cups here, and this talks about you being faced with wonderful choices that you need to make, or a choice that you need to make now. And I feel like this choice is coming about because of this sudden, or perhaps for some of you, unexpected event that is coming in at the beginning of the year or the beginning of the month. Now, I feel like for a lot of you, this could potentially have something to do with your work or your life in general. It's almost like you might have something in your working life that wasn't suiting you down to the ground. You might have brought about some changes yourself that are going to be a big shift, a big change, because the Tower is a major arcana card. So there could be some large shifts here, but I feel like this could also be to do with your home, your family, what you've built for your loved ones, your family, your immediate family, your extended family. I feel like there are some changes or some choices that you might be making in regards to your home and family life as well. But you've got the Ten of Pentacles here, and this is abundance. This sometimes talks about an inheritance, but this is money all around you, and money that you've helped, like almost like creating your own little empire here. This is the Ten of Pentacles, talks about that wealth that is not only for now, but also that can be built upon and then passed down to your children and your children's children and so forth. The Ten of Pentacles is quite a beautiful card of abundance, and it's also a card of success as well, and just wonderful things in your life. You are really set when the Ten of Pentacles comes in. And I feel like this is also talking about sharing property here. Now, you've got the King of Cups right beside it. So you may have a very significant water sign in your life in January that is going to be playing a part in your life. Now, a water sign is a Pisces, a Cancer, or a Scorpio. And this could, you might be building some property, a family life, or building some sort of financial empire, or bringing in some stability into your life with this particular person. And you might be purchasing a home together as well. This does talk about, the Ten of Pentacles does talk about shared property. So you could be furthering your empire, furthering your wealth by purchasing a property with another person here. But the King of Cups is a lovely sign, or a lovely person to be entering into any kind of relationship, whether it's financial, loving, platonic. They're someone that you can really trust. They're very emotional, very caring, very sincere. And I feel like you can actually trust this person, and you don't have to worry that they're going to let you down in any way. They're going to really be able to help you in also making some important decisions. Now, it's interesting, you've got the Seven of Cups, which talks about making a choice or making a decision, and you've got the Lovers card as well. Now, the Lovers card does talk about love and relationships and intimacy and all of that wonderful stuff, but what the Lovers card also talks about is a choice. And quite often in some of the earlier decks of tarot cards, this was once called the choice. And often you will see three figures standing on this card. But in this particular deck, you just have the two lovebirds there. But this person, I feel this King of Cups may very well be helping you to make a particular decision or choice about which direction you want to be going in. Now, you've got the Magician card here as well, and this is really some collective energy that is happening for all of us. So many signs have had cards coming up showing that they are in control of their own destiny, that they are manifesting what they need. They're the ones that are really in control of things. And you're no different here either, Saggy. You've got that Magician card, which does talk about having all of the tools you need to create the life that you want. Now, it's interesting that the Magician is right beneath the Tower card, and this is what's making me feel that you are the one that is bringing about these major shifts and changes in your life. And whether you're doing it subconsciously or you're being quite overt about it and really placing that spell and doing things to change, but I feel like you are changing a certain situation that was really heartbreaking for you in the past, and perhaps there is still some pain and some loss there, feelings of pain and loss that you are carrying with you, because the Three of Swords is right beneath that Wands, the Magician card. And I feel that you are getting rid of whatever it is that you have been, this kind of heartache, this betrayal, this sorrow, grief, rejection, abandonment that you may have been feeling and may still be carrying. And you are putting a spell on that. You're getting rid of that, and you're going to be really working on getting rid of that as well. Now, these choices that you are faced with may very well have something to do with this heartache that you may be feeling a little bit here in the Three of Swords. But this event, this Tower moment, can also be creating this feeling of sorrow here for some of you, because often when there is a shift and a change in our life and our path, the things that are left behind can create that sadness and a sense of loss as well, even though what is yet to come is going to be better for us, because the state that we were living in didn't serve us or doesn't serve us. So there can always be a little bit of sorrow and grief when there are changes that come in. But you are really, I feel like this is more towards the beginning of the month, and towards the end of the month, you're manifesting that away. You are getting rid of it. And you know what? You are showing up in your own reading here as well, Saggy. You've got the Page of Wands, which I often do read as a Sagittarius, but this is a general reading, just to remind you again. So this can be any fire sign, an Aries, a Leo, or a Sag. So I feel like for some of you, this heartache may have something to do with another fire sign. But as I said, you are making some changes. There's some shifts going on here, and things are going to change. Now, the Page of Wands, because you are showing up in your own reading, Saggy, I feel like this is quite significant. And again, you are taking on the responsibility of your own destiny in a way. There's like a creativeness about you this month. And there's also a sense of adventure that you are feeling. You're exploring new avenues, particularly when it comes to this business, perhaps this business event, this property sale or property investment that I feel for some of you could be going on here. But there is a sense of adventure. There's confidence growing here in you as well. Could be, again, to do with your finances and how you are building your wealth. But there's all wands are fire, and this is a card of passion. And there is also almost a sense of discovery, of exploration. Some of you could be learning more about things that really interest you. Again, I'm just keep getting this feeling of abundance and growing your wealth, and it's to do with the earth sign. So things to do with your home, your own personal life, your own personal growth, your physical body, things like that. You are maybe even learning more about things that interest you in some of those areas as well. And some of you could even be studying, beginning to get some more education for yourself in a subject that really interests you in January. Now, your final tarot card is that Lover's card. Now, as I said, this can refer to some choices, but this can also talk about a beautiful, wonderful love that you are involved in. Now, this could be with that water sign. It could be with another fire sign here. You could even be choosing between two people, two situations here in January. There could be a choice. Often this does talk about not a threesome. Crikey. I mean, it could be. No judgment here. But this is almost like there could be, you might be dating two people and you are now in a position to have to choose between the two people here. But you could also very much be involved in this wonderful, beautiful, loving, intimate relationship that is life-changing here. It's wonderful and very emotionally fulfilling, enriching for you. And that is absolutely wonderful news. Very wonderful. A lot of love in your life in January. A lot of love, a lot of security, a lot of comfort. So I feel like from the beginning of the month, there's this little hiccup. This could just be a little bit of a change of plans, a little bit of redirecting that has to be done because of this, the energy of that tower. But the end of the month is filled with wonder, beautiful abundance, beautiful love. Now, your final card, from the Gateway Oracle deck by Denise Lynn, is planting seeds. And the affirmation for this card is, seeds of grace are being planted in the fertile soil of my soul. So repeat that to yourself over and over again, Saggies, in January. And the meaning of this card is, the fertile soil of your soul is ready to receive the seeds that will come to harvest in the years ahead. Get clear on what you desire for yourself and your future. Timing is vital, and now is your moment to plant spiritual seeds. The universe wants you to know every realized dream once started as an idea that took root. For your projects, ideas, and dreams to come to fruition, you need to first become clear on what your heart truly desires. Then ask yourself, is this really what I want? Believe that miracles can happen. Use this time to plant seeds for your future. Nurture these precious seeds so that they will grow as strong as the mighty oak. Take action in the desired direction of your dreams, but be willing to pull the weeds along the way. It won't be long before you are reaping the bounty of your labor. Saggy, this card is so much connected with this choice that you are going to be needing to make in January. And I feel that this as well is very much connected with that 10 of Pentacles. You really working on your future plans to build, a secure, safe future for yourself. And in all regards, not just financially, but for you personally, your heart, your passions, you are really processing all of this kind of stuff now. And in a way, I feel like this is very much connected with the Magician as well, because the Magician is making those spells. Just like planting the seeds, you are kind of putting it all out there in the universe. Dream big, Saggies. Visualize what you want. You can manifest it. So I'll leave it there. Have a wonderful month. Please take me up on my offer of that free mini reading if you are a new viewer to my channel. And if you're not a new viewer, please share and like and comment on my video to help grow my channel. So have a wonderful month, Sagittarius, and I hope to see you next month. Bye.